Hey guys, welcome to another Tempest Remastered draft. I'm here with my friends Peyton and Ethan. We're taking a look at this pack here. I do not like this card. It's like bad necropotence.
It's a lot of cards.
Expensive.
Yeah. Out of the cards in this pack, I like Curse Scroll a lot. Because this is like you get down to like one land in your hand, you just can like zap them for the rest of the game. I like Pacifism, and I like Dark Banishing.
I like all those cards too.
What do you think, Peyton?
I also like all those cards.
I think we're going to take the Curse Scroll.
Removal's pretty good, bud.
This is removal. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
I have no experience with that card, but I know a lot of people like it.
We're taking it.
Seems like...
Alright, so here we have Muscle Sliver, so we could go Slivers. But this pack actually is pretty bad. I think the only real pick here is Soltari Priest, who's a 2/1 pro-red shadow creature, because he's pretty good in like the white deck. But I feel like taking Slivers is bad. I don't know. If you take Muscle Sliver this early, it might be good, but I'm leaning towards the Priest. What do you guys think?
I'm trying to read the bottom ones.
Okay, sorry. Here, I'll make this a little.
I don't like the priest mana cost, but... I don't know. I don't have much experience drafting slivers.
Yeah, I don't really want to go Slivers. Especially, well, there's like 3 in this pack.
It seems kind of like risky. Like it could, I don't know.
I feel like it's definitely something you want to look for later.
Just get the priest, bro.
We'll do the Priest, bro. Sharding Phoenix is also really good. Oh no, I don't want this down. I'll have this like 4 hours. So there's actually a lot of good cards in this pack. There's Master Decoy if we want to stay in white, but I mean that's sort of just a utility card.
It's pretty good.
But there's Sharding Phoenix, and I'm really surprised. I'm really curious what are the guy 2 picks down, and the last 2 guys. I don't know what they're taking if they're passing this, because this is like recursion. That's also a flyer that also lets you wipe the board.
Seems pretty good.
I think it's easily the best card in this pack. Because otherwise, what do we have? We have this 4/3. We have this Flowstone Blade. We have Deathstroke. But we have the Curse Scroll on this guy. I think...
What do you say, Ethan?
I want the Shard Phoenix.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick.
So...
Excellent analysis from you.
Yeah.
So...
On top of this.
These lands, like the fixing in this set, really sucks. But...
Aftershock's good, right?
Yeah. That's removal in red. So we could... I actually like that pick a lot. Especially since these will actually probably wheel because the fixing in this set is so bad. Like, this is the best fixing in this set. You know, it comes in tapped and it deals a damage to you. It's really awful.
Oh, that is pretty terrible.
There's another Armor Sliver. We just passed one, but I kind of don't like it that much.
Somebody's gonna have a badass sliver deck.
Pretty weak.
I'm gonna take... I think Ethan's right in that the Aftershock is probably the best card here, just as a removal spell that's in red. So, we'll take that. So I think there's a couple picks at the end of the pack. I don't really like Goblin Bombardment very much. Patchwork Gnomes is kind of a filler card to me, but Sandstone Warrior, who is, you know, he has a pump and first strike, so that's pretty good. And then Spirit Encore are both cards I like. But I'm leaning more towards the Flowstone Warrior since we're already pretty red so far. I mean, we can still change, but yeah.
Is that the one on the top right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
I like the spirit, but
This ability is really powerful.
It's dealt to what instead?
It's dealt to another creature.
so basically it has 3 toughness.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll go with that. I like him.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Alright, so this card is pretty weird, but also kind of awesome. But I've drafted this card before and done really terribly, so I don't really think we want it. But it just lets you like pump out 2/2s for 5 mana. But this set's kind of fast, so I'm actually leaning towards this shadow creature because he has first strike as long as he's attacking, and he goes well with the white cards the white evasion creatures we've already picked.
I used to have one of those.
I like that.
I like that too.
So there's kind of nothing in this pack for us, although there are a ton of slivers. We've probably, you know what though, like we haven't seen another muscle sliver, so I actually don't think that would have been good. This sliver is pretty good. This is probably one of the better ones. If you have the slivers, but this is really the only card in our colors that I could think of us playing because he can pump himself for colorless mana. So it's kind of like the Flowstone Warrior, but worse. But I don't really want to take a vanilla 1/1. So, is our pick Barb Sliver?
Yeah, this pack's just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we get another one of these guys. Spike Feeder's pretty good, but we're not about that life.
Can we read that?
He's like pretty tough to deal with in combat. And you know, if he's gonna die, you can always just gain some life. But double
That's pretty
green
good.
is probably not happening.
Yeah, I think we definitely want to be red.
Oh, dude, that takes me back. I had a friend who had a spike deck. It was terrible. It was really cool though.
Ooh, should we just take our foil rare here? This is our pack. Or do we want this sweet sideboard tech?
I don't know. Are there any good artifacts or enchantments?
There are some. I feel like I don't know.
There's
Like this card's just not worth it. We could take the coiled 10 Viper, but that feels like such a filler card to me. I'd rather not take it.
Yeah.
Let's take the what?
Yeah, I like disenchant.
Okay.
Yep.
Since he kills our curse scroll.
Yeah. So we have Armor Sliver. So,
Yeah.
but then we have Stun. So there's kind of bad stuff in this pack too. I don't really think I like Stun very much.
It's an okay filler.
There are better cards.
Let's take the Armor Sliver.
Okay.
Well, let's take the Fixing. Unless actually this might not be bad. What do you think about this buyback cost, Ethan? So 4 mana plus 3/+0.
I don't like that very much.
Should we take the Fixing?
Yeah.
Right. We'll take the Fixing. Well, this is actually pretty good. This our colors are like wide open, I feel like. Conviction is an aura that sort of gets around the auras being bad because you can return it to its hand, or another Armor Sliver. I think I want the Conviction here. Because we don't really need too many of those, I don't think. And also, we're about to just like pick it.
I don't think we're gonna play more than one armored sliver, if we even play one.
Yeah. So let's just take Patchwork Gnomes and Shatter, destroy target artifact.
6 sideboard.
Well, I'm always happy when I go full pack and take all cards in my colors.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of lucked out there a little bit.
Well, getting past this third pick. So Mindless Automaton is pretty good.
Wait, blow it back up again. Sorry.
So you can just make him bigger, and if you like don't really need him, you can take the counters off.
That's pretty cool.
But there is a Lightning Blast in this pack, and that is just some super solid removal.
I think that's the pick.
You think that's a better pick than Mindless Automaton?
I do. What do you think, Ethan?
So
Whoa, what just happened?
you just put it.
Oh, I just picked it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to move Patchwork Gnomes over. I'm really sorry, man.
Damn it, Adrian.
I'm really sorry.
I think I would have taken the lightning blast.
I know. I'm really sorry. All right. I was trying to move this over.
But hey, that card's more interesting than just vanilla 4 damage nuke.
No,
so.
we want that though. I'm really sorry, guys. I was not trying to circumvent the talk there.
The discussion panel.
Yeah, like I was not trying to do that. I really did not intend to take that card. Well, we luck out. We get past Flame Wave, which is freaking sweet.
So much red
Oh,
mana.
jeez. Yeah, that is a lot of red.
But
That's really good though.
I kind of don't like the rest of these cards though.
I mean, we got
What's the
some
best card
fixing,
out of
right?
all?
Like,
Edict, probably. Besides.
Yeah, I would say probably the Edict. Scrivener's pretty good. Standing Troops is pretty mediocre. And Wall of Diffusion is good because it's anti-shadow tech, but we already have a pro-red shadow guy. We already have 2 shadow guys and one of them's like pro color, so I don't really think we need this. I kind of just want to go YOLO and take the Flame Wave.
It's
amen. Do it.
So we have Mog Conscript, which isn't bad, but I feel like he's just going to end up being a 2/2 we like never attack with a lot. I think I like the Youthful Knight a little better, just as a 2/1 first striker. And I don't like this card at all.
No.
So I think the picks
What's
here.
what's Shroud? Is that you can't target with spells or abilities?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the less good hexproof.
Okay.
So I think it's between Youthful Knight and Mod Conscripts here. What do you think?
I don't think we're looking to be super aggressive after that Flame Wave pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like the Youthful Knight better.
What do you think, Peyton?
Yeah. I prefer that card for sure.
Let's take it. Alright, so we have
So many dark rituals.
Furnace Brood, which I like. I don't really like Pegasus Stampede that much. Although it can be good, it's just not... It's not good all the time, you know?
Yep.
But we do already have 4 4-drops and 3 2-drops, and one of our 2-drops is an Aura. There's also another Armor Sliver, which is our favorite card.
How much regeneration is in this set?
There's some good green creatures with the regeneration, but I don't think enough to really warrant taking that based on that ability.
Yeah.
Do we think Pegasus Stampede?
I don't know how that plays, but I would be interested in it.
Well, let's try it out. Shaman on Core is a great card. This is the core ability on crack. I don't know. We're getting past a lot of really good stuff in our colors. And, like, I sort of bombed the Automaton pick, so I'm sorry about that, but no one else really seems to be in red. But this card is awesome. Like, I didn't really respect this card at first, and then I got wrecked by it. Also, we have a ton of rares in our deck. I just want to throw that in there.
Interesting.
What else do we have in here?
Phyrexian Hulk, Mounted Archers, another Conviction,
Okay, yeah.
and
I like
Pegasus.
the Encore.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we have Anarchist, who actually might be pretty good in our deck because what he does is he gets back a sorcery card, but I think we only have this one.
We have Aftershock.
But we have Aftershock. Okay. Then there's Mage Ilvec.
That guy's good, right?
Yeah, pinging is good in this set. There's a lot of like 1 toughness creatures. Like in this pack, there's 3.
Oh, and there's a Spirit.
Yeah, and there's another Spirit.
But I think I like the Mage.
I think I like the Mage as well. Although we do have to discard a card.
Yeah,
to
the
use
discard
him.
seems pretty weak.
It's good with Cursed Scroll.
It is good with Curse Scroll.
So is the Automaton.
Yeah, let's take him. This guy is a super bomby dude. I like him a lot. I like him better than the other cards in this pack.
It's a late Edict, right?
Yeah, but this is a pretty big life swing, and he's got a big butt.
Yeah, he's solid.
We're taking him. So here's kind of the worst core, in my opinion. He's kind of my least favorite, just because he's a 1/1.
What is a core?
It's this creature. They're
Avatar people?
yeah, basically. There's Lowland Giant, who's a little unexciting, and then there's Bottle Gnomes.
I think Bottle Gnomes wins for the best art. Should pick it.
You want to take the Bottle Gnomes or the Lowland Giant,
I
Ethan?
don't pick something
I
else.
think I like the Giant.
Yeah, let's take that bad boy.
Yeah.
So we're back to Mod Conscripts or Disenchant, but I think we could take the Conscripts. Like I don't think it's the best card that we. I don't know. I think it's the best card here for us because I don't really like this tome very much.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if I want to play it, but
Yeah. So the Maniacal Rage, Maniacal Rage and the Wall Diffusion Wheel. So what's good about Maniacal Rage is you can put it on like a Shadow Dude, right?
yeah.
Or you can put it on your opponent's guy and use it as like a quasi removal spell. So do we want it or the wall? We have 5 seconds.
The rage.
Yeah.
Okay, got the rage down in your heart. Well, there's another Mog Sliver. I mean, Mog Conscripts. I'll make this Mog Sliver. That Lightning Blast did not wheel. I'm sorry, I punted that, guys.
Happens, buddy.
But hey, we got the Mindless Automaton. We're rare drafting.
What does he do again?
You can discard cards, put counters on him, and remove counters from him to draw cards.
Okay.
So at his very worst, he's a 4/4 draw spell.
It's really not bad for 4 mana. Like, what that does, I don't think.
He's a 4-cost draw spell. Yeah, it's
I
very
think I'd
worst.
rather do 4 damage.
Oh man, we opened Grindstone. Now I drafted Grindstone recently, and it did not go well.
What does it do?
I don't think that's what we want.
No, and like I thought it was super cool, and I was like, I'm gonna be able to do this. It's gonna be awesome, but it's not awesome. I think we want this other Aftershock.
What is Shackles?
Shackles is interesting, but the creature already has to be tapped to use it, so I kind of don't like it very much. You guys are leaning towards the Shackles.
I'm not sure.
No, I'm just
There's
thinking
also Mounted Archers, who's not a bad creature.
I think we want some kind of removal.
Yeah. Shackles does cost less than Aftershock. Or we could take the Anarchist, and then that gives us some recursion with our existing Aftershock and our Flame Wave.
I think we probably want the Aftershock.
Okay, that's what I'm leaning towards as well.
Looks like an angel.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, it could be bad, you know. There's also some anti-shadow tech. It's like Maze of Ith, but only for shadows. There's another Anarchist. There's Wall of Diffusion. But I'm sort of leaning towards the Angel as well. We don't really have too many 5-drops. But do you think we'd rather have another red card?
I think we want the angel.
Yeah. So there's another Mog Conscripts. I don't really like having more than like 1 or 2 of these. We already have one, but I'm not really the biggest fan of horse like this.
I don't think we
I
have
don't know
enough.
if I want to play the first one.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the best pick in the pack for us as just a flyer who can block a bunch of stuff.
What do you think about the Gallantry? Sorry.
It's a combat trick you have to use defensively, but it cycles.
Yeah, probably don't want that.
I'm gonna take this Armored Pegasus out. We're probably not playing that. I think Mounted Archers.
Sure.
Well, we just got past this guy. I feel like I can't really say no to a flyer, especially what's essentially a 5/3 flyer.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's really not bad.
What else is in here? Craven Giant, who I don't really like.
Fucking Craven.
Another Conviction. I think this guy's a little weak. If he gave himself +3/+0, he'd be really good, I think. But I think the Wyvern's going to be
I think that's the
what we
pick.
want. Oh, look, another one. Here I kind of want to take the Dothy Marauder because that card is, I think that card's pretty good. Like I sort of want to hate draft something here because I don't really want to take the Furnace Brood or the Charging Paladin, but there's 2.5 shadow cards in here. I say half because you discard a card to give him shadow.
Card seems weak.
Yeah, I don't really want to take that.
You can see that card.
I mean, should we take the Furnace Brood
Mm,
just because it's in our color?
don't think we need that. I'm
Yeah.
fine with either taking Furnace Brood or Dothy Marauder.
I'm gonna take the
Or-
Marauder.
Yeah.
I think that might be correct.
Wow, this pack sucks too. Yeah, these aren't very good either. Maybe Craven just to stay on color. But this seems like it could get out of hand.
Is it a 1/5?
It's a 1/5 that can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. But also like bandage sucks. Maybe this guy, because this sort of combos with some of the other core with the core, you know, because you can redirect damage to it. I'm gonna take that.
Another Aftershock.
Yeah, there's another Aftershock. There's Telethopter, who I think is kind of weak. There's Canyon, a Wildcat.
I think 3 Aftershocks is too many.
I don't know. We don't really have a lot of other removal. Like, that'd be 3 removal spells.
Yeah, but they're really expensive. In terms of mana cost and nuking yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Well,
3 seems a bit much.
I guess it's either that or the Wildcat, because I don't really think Searing Touch is very good. So, alright, well, we're gonna pick... It happened.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, I hate this card. This card is such a trap. Because you blow up their guys, and then they get a ton more guys.
Yeah. No thanks.
I don't know. Could take another Disenchant, another Furnace Brood. Like, none of these... We're not going to play any of these cards, probably.
Just take Furnace Brood in case they ever regenerate.
Yeah. So, here we actually kind of have a choice. We can take the Anarchists, the Archers, or the Shackles.
I think I like Shackles.
Go ahead and pick it then. You want to take the Shackles? We can take the Shackles.
Yeah, I think we have plenty of 5 drops.
But
guess
another
we
one.
can take it now.
No one wants them. Or do we want the Wall of Diffusion?
I don't know.
Because this did basically be putting another aftershock in our deck at this point.
Yeah, do we have anything else?
We have the Flame Wave.
Not counting Flame Wave.
Come on, the Flame Wave is going to be sweet, and you know it.
Yeah, but I think once you play that, you're not going to want it again. It's pretty much game over.
Yeah.
Oh, we took
It
that.
doesn't matter.
I think the other guy would have been better, but whatever.
Take the Paladin.
So just imagine this, but all night.
Oh. No. Make it stop.
I can't make it stop. He won't stop. My cat's meowing like a ton. I'm actually taking him to the vet to get it checked out. But Peyton and Peyton really didn't believe me when I said it was bad.
It's pretty bad. I believe you now.
So now we get to build the deck, where I guess we immediately take out the Mod Conscripts. Or are they the first thing to go, or is Armor Sliver and Barb Sliver the first thing to go?
I'm not sure.
Or is Pegasus Stampede the first to go? So, Mod Conscripts can't attack or block?
It just can't attack.
Can't attack, so at the worst he's a blocker.
2/2 blockers not the worst for one.
Especially since we have 3 of them, we might be able to play them relatively quickly, you know?
Yeah.
Can we be mono red? I don't think so. We can't. No, we can't be mono red.
No.
We've taken too many good white cards. Just take that for now. So we need to cut. We need to cut like 4 cards.
How good do you think Mounted Archers is?
I think he's solid, but I think our other cards are better.
What does he do again?
He is reach. He can block additional creatures.
No.
Can you separate spells and creatures?
Actually, no. I mean,
No,
I can do it though.
Now you can right click and group creatures separately.
Oh really? Man, Ethan, you're smart. I did not know that. So we have 19 creatures and 7 other spells. So we kind of have a lot of creatures at 19.
Dang, we're 5 slot.
I know, but I like all of those cards. I guess out of all those cards, the Anarchist is probably the worst.
Yeah, I don't want Anarchist.
And if you guys are really going to twist my arm about it, we don't have to play Flame Wave.
I don't know.
Alright, so we don't think Flame Wave is bad. So we need to cut like 2 cards.
I would cut.
Do we want to cut an Aftershock? Or Maniacal Rage?
I would like to cut a Mod Conscripts and the Toughness Pumping Sliver.
That's fine with me. What do you think, Peyton? Yeah, and that way we still have plenty of creatures.
I also agree. Cut him.
So
I'm trying
let's.
to think.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Keep
just
thinking.
trying to think about how Maniacal Rage is playing in this deck.
Well, I feel like it's pretty versatile because we can either suit up one of our 2 shadow guys or one of our other evasive creatures. Probably not Shard Phoenix.
What's our second shadow guy besides?
He's Soltari
Oh,
Lancer.
yeah, that's pretty good.
We can, so we can either do that or we can suit up like Spirit Encore, just like one of the evasive dudes.
I don't hate that.
Do we want to play all 3 Aftershocks? I just feel like when it matters, it's gonna matter, you know.
I'm fine with playing all 3.
Okay, so let's go ahead and add our basics. Oh, combine groups.
Should you get the land back in there?
No, it's right here. So we're just gonna have it redo it, because I don't want to do it. I'll just cut them out. Yeah. All right, so that is our draft. We're gonna go ahead and submit that, and we'll see you
What do
get.
you think about?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What do you think about cutting one more mountain for a plains?
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Because of the priest.
Erring on the side of caution. I like it.
You've got Defenders and Angel
Yeah, we have 3 double whites.
and the Priests early, so that might almost not be enough.
No, I think.
No, we've got
That's
the
good.
Flame Wheel. Flame Wave.
Oh, damn.
We have fixing, y'all. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Okay. So after that, are there any other changes you want to make? These are our cards up here.
I guess it's good. Yeah.
Seems solid.